Yeah, I think it was pretty solid game all around. They got a one goal after the PK, so it kind of put us on a heel for a couple of minutes. But after that, it was pretty solid. Keep them outside and let the puppy do the rest.
I think you guys have only given up one power play goal since the break. Just what's it been about the PK here lately? It's been so lights out.
I think we were playing on the toes, giving hard pressure and blocking the shots, and Bobby's been unreal. Both goalies been unreal, so that's the key.
It was like watching Sam Bennett work tonight. It seemed like he was just on another level.
Oh yeah, I think he had a family or somebody on the stand, and he was flying today, and yeah, good to see.
And for yourself, obviously a big goal in the game. Just in that moment, just looked like you felt a lot of emotion. How good did that one feel?
Yeah, it's been a while again, so I just try to enjoy every goal I got, and yeah, it was nice play by AJ and got a quick shot on the net, so yeah, happy for that.
Obviously, this was a big game in terms of the standings, a battle for first place. Did you guys feel a little extra out there in this game in terms of the intensity?
Yeah, for sure. We know Tampa in this team, and we're gonna probably see in the playoffs, and obviously there's a little bit more emotion on both teams, and it was pretty heavy game, so yeah, it was fun.
Thank you. With how you were performing out there, what about this matchup kind of brought out the best in your game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he was right. I definitely had some family and friends in town, and yeah, it's always nice to play in my hometown, and obviously it was a big game. It's two teams that definitely could meet in the playoffs, so yeah, that was a playoff-like game.
And you and Sam, we've seen the chemistry grow for a while this season, but tonight it seemed like you guys are really clicking.
Yeah, I said it earlier, I think the more we play together, the more we're going to find that chemistry and, just find little plays, get comfortable where each other are and be able to read off each other a little bit better. So, he's a great player, and he's going to be a great player in this league for a long time.
Sam, how much does the confidence you guys have play into, look, you had no Ekblad, you have no Kachuk, you got no Marchand, and you guys play the same way, the same style, the same aggressiveness without missing a beat, not taking away from their talent, but you guys just seem to keep going and going.
Yeah, I think it's just part of our DNA at this point. It's who we are. That's the style we play, and in playoffs you're gonna lose guys, big important guys at key moments, and other guys got to step up. So yeah, I mean, lots of guys are stepping up right now, and it's helping us.
I don't know if you saw it in real time or in real play, but what can you say about what Seth Jones did to keep the puck in there before your second goal?
Yeah, that was an incredible play. I was just praying he kept it in because I was dead tired, didn't want to back check there, but yeah, it's a great second effort by him, and led to a goal.
And just defensively, obviously they get an early goal, but after that didn't give up much. Just what do you like about defensively, your approach this game and just during this stretch here?
Yeah, it's good. I think we did a good job of being composed there, and not panicking when they got one. We just settled in, played our game, and shut them down. Didn't give them too much.
Seems like the bench enjoys some goals more than others. How fun is it to see Meeks get a goal, especially a big one like that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, he's awesome. Everyone loves him on this team. So when guys that don't normally put them in are putting them in, that's it's a great feeling, and it just shows how tight this group is and how much we care for each other.
Sam, even though you've been around for a while, did you get a lift from playing in the Four Nations?
Yeah, I think so. I think I think you can learn a lot from a tournament like that. It's just all the talent that's there, and seeing how hard everyone competes and takes care of themselves off the ice, and just all the little things that make the best players in the world the best players in the world. And I definitely was watching some guys pretty closely, and I think anytime you get a chance to play with them and learn from guys like that, it can do nothing but help.
Anybody in particular?
I mean, especially the two big dogs, Sid and Nate, were two guys that I definitely was watching pretty closely.
And what about playing at home? Do you still get a kick out of doing that after all these years?
Of course, I always love playing here. It's every time I play here, I got lots of support always. So it's special. Anytime you can play in front of people that grew up with you and have been supporting me my entire career, it's always special to play in front of them.
The composure to protect the lead I don't think our gap changed, so they're going to get more pressure down the walls, and there'll be more battles along the walls. But I thought our gap in the neutral zone was the key piece to that, to force dump box. So really dynamic off the rush. Take some courage to hard gap a game, and we were pretty good in that.
Well, no Kachuk, no Ekblad, no Marchand yet.
Yeah.
And this team just plays the same way.
Yeah.
Goes about it the same way. How much is that due to confidence and familiarity?
I think familiarity. We don't look the same with those guys out, but we play the same. So hopefully you have the same effect, but it's just not going to look. We're not as heavy a team. That's fine, but we can still skate and we can still check and do those kind of things. And then there's some people that have to step up. So Matthew's irreplaceable on your power play, but Sam Bennett's pretty darn good there finding those holes. So we've had some players step up. I thought those 4 defensemen that logged the big minutes tonight were very, very good. And pretty solid. I mean, I've liked our overall game almost since the 1st of January. We had some kind of average results to pretty solid hockey. So we didn't love our game in Boston. It was okay. It wasn't terrible by any means, but I thought we were, I don't want to say slow out of the gate, but it took us about probably 5 or 6 minutes to get to the speed that we needed to play at, and then we were pretty good.
That's Mackie Samoskevich assisting on both those goals for Benny.
Yeah.
Obviously, just being one of the newer guys in that power play. How do you like how he's just moving the puck?
Well, I like him on that, and I like him just. He's a right-hand shot, which changes some things. You saw it on the 5-on-3 goal the other night. He's got it in him, and you saw that right from day one of development camp. He had it, and then he just has to spend enough time in the league that he can get out on the power play and feel and not defer. Take the shot if it's there, make the play if it's there. Just go out and play and don't. It's not don't think, but if it's on your stick, you're a good National Hockey League player, and he's made a really very, very strong. I think stronger than you would expect a first-year player in terms of his development this year. So now he's on the power play and he's just playing the game.
We talked about Bob when he tied Esposito now all alone in 10th place.
Yeah.
As a coach, how do you just appreciate being around some of the guys that eventually will be considered maybe all-time greats?
You know, it's easy to say because we won the game, but at 3-1, he's not going to like the 3-2 goal. And then you're thinking you're going to have a hard time beating him now, right? Because now he's angry in the net. But he just totally fits our team. He's so calm in that net. And he made a bunch of good outlet play, even plays with the puck toward the end. It took pressure off our back end, but there's a calm with him in the net for us. And if he gives up one he doesn't like, he usually doesn't give up two.
How did your team's overall game compare to what you expected going in terms of that playoff intensity?
Well, I thought the game was fast. It wasn't as physical as I think you'll see in the playoffs, but that's probably smart because you can't have too many of those playoff hits in a regular season game where you spend the entire night in the box. I thought it's reasonable discipline by both teams in how they played it. But I did. It was fast. When your first time out in the third period's at 10:31, you're getting up and down the ice pretty good. So we've got a really important, their fourth line in some ways scores a goal for them. Our fourth line scores a goal for us. That's because you got to use your whole bench in a game like that. It's too fast to run a short bench.